right. Seems as though that we're gonna have to get hype again. Hey, we gonna bounce back, man. We gonna bounce back. Listen. I'm telling you guys right now. I am telling you guys right now. When I say my heart just dropped, like literally dropped. So the whole screen, both screens went black. Okay. And I'm sitting there like, can you guys hear me? I was getting ready to say, can you guys hear me? And all of a sudden the screen just went black. Then I got an error message from OBS saying something about stream output. And mind you, I've been having issues with the computer when it comes to like the settings and the computer just like shutting down just randomly. Oh man, craziness. So I had to update my 3090 because I'm thinking maybe it's the drivers, which the drivers are updated, but I had to replace the motherboard. I had to replace the CPU because the 5950X was like crashing just randomly. I don't know why it's doing that crap. So I had to replace that and replace the motherboard and do all of that crap. I'm telling you, I swear, man. You know, you try to do everything as a streamer right, and the people don't understand that things happen, especially when you're live, because there's so much stuff going on. Your computer's on the stress, your CPU is on the stress. You got all this bull crap going on, and it's like you're ready to work, you're ready to get to it, and then just everything just went away. Internet is fine. It's not my internet. It's the freaking, it's either OBS. Then when I went into event view, I think, yeah. When I go into event, the event log, where you go and check in on your computer to make sure that everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Like if there's any error messages, it'll tell you what's wrong. There's nothing hardware related. So what I ended up doing was I updated the 3090, updated the drivers. So I went back in the GeForce Experience and updated the drivers just to make sure that even though they already updated, I had to reinstall the drivers anyway. So man, it's just crazy type vibe. So my apologies. I'm so sorry about that. Things like this happen, you know, when you're live, and unfortunately you have no control over it or anything like that. This is a brand new built, brand new computer. And like I said, this is my second time around, you know, with this whole situation. So yeah, this is just crazy. But hopefully guys, we should be back up and running. And I really appreciate you guys caring about the show so much, because as soon as the show went down, everybody was hitting me up on Twitter, like worried and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna leave you guys on a hang like that, on a cliffhanger like that. You know what I'm saying? And not do the show, because I know some of you guys depend on the show every single day. And so this is the reason why I spend a lot of money to make sure that I get the right parts. So I don't go with a pre-built machine this time around. I actually go with the right parts, the best parts that I can get, so that I can build this machine so it can last for a very long time, because I have to work, man. I can't I cannot go without working. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a workhorse, man. So I need to have my computer running, you know, efficiently in order to give you guys the content. And my apologies. I'm so sorry about it, man. It was we were doing so good. I freestyle the Get Hype song. We missed 2 donations, so let me go over the donations, man. I think it's rude not to go over those. So we have Game On Daily. Shout outs to Game On Daily. I was on their show sometime last year. Game On Daily, I think it's a magazine, gaming magazine. So shout outs to Game On Daily with the €5. Says, hey Marlon, love from Game On Daily family. Have a sick show. Thank you so much, Game On Daily. Really do appreciate that. And we have Primal, what's this? Primal Plasma with the $2. Says, you need to produce and release that. Yeah, the hype song, I do have the hype song professionally recorded, so I'll probably try to release it out on wait, hold on, maybe back up just a little bit. I'll try to release the hype song via iTunes real soon or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Let me go back. Hopefully y'all can see me. So yeah, thank you so much for the $2 and everything like that. Also, I did update Windows 10 as well last night. And it freaks me out because every time I start panicking, and I don't know, but sometimes it freaks me out because when the screens go black, when both my monitors go black, I start panicking. I'm like, okay, what the heck? I thought we jumped over that hurdle from the 5950X situation. Like, what the heck is going on? But I updated Windows 10. The drivers are updated for the 3090. So I'm praying to God that we don't have any problems. And we've been streaming at 1080p, high quality, with no problems. So I know this computer is more than capable because I have the i7 10850K. I can't even speak today. 10850K. So that's more than powerful enough. We got 64 gigs of RAM. So the machine is more than powerful enough to stream at 1080p 60 FPS with no problem. So hopefully guys, we're good to go on that front. Hensberg, thank you so much for the support, man. Really do appreciate that. Thank y'all so much, man. I really do appreciate it. He says, get those likes up, Dutch. Appreciate that. Come on, Dutch. Nelson with the $10 says, you need to get hype. Hey, you know what? Do y'all want me to run the get hype freestyle again? It's only right to do it, man. It's only right to do. We start off so good the first time, and this nonsense just happened. Like, dang, man, I'm so pissed because we were doing so well. But you know, God knows everything best. Lucci Sky says, what up, OG? Don't sweat it, bro. Hey man, we can't freaking sweat it, man. We can't sweat it. Y'all want to get hype freestyle again before we get started? We got to do it again, man. We got it. I felt like that was fire. We started off right, and then garbage happened. You know what I'm saying? Just oh my God, man. We were doing so well. Game On Daily was up in here, and we was going straight. I think they caught on the hype song, man. I think that's what it is. They caught on the hype song. All right, let's run it back again. Y'all ready? Let's run it back again, man. All right, here we go. Get hype. Get my voice ready. Check it out. Yo, if you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytellings, mind-blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they're trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man. Let's get it on, man. Ayy, ayy, ayy. Get hype, ayy, 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 and get hype, ayy, 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 and get hype, ayy. It's about to go down, ayy, 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 and get hype, ayy, 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 and get hype, ayy, 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 and get hype, ayy. It's about to go down. All right, there we go. Now we're back in the booth. Get hype, son. All right, now let's cut that cringe, baby. Let's cut that cringe. Let's get back in the booth. Thank you so much to our top stream donator, Nelson. Appreciate you. Shouts to Game On Daily, Lucci Sky, Hensberg, all of y'all, man. We appreciate the love and the support, man. We out here. We out here. All right. So, crazy story. Yesterday, mind you, I put out a tweet yesterday regarding surprises for this year from Sony. And literally after I put that tweet out, we got a surprise. Mind you, the surprise was already in my email. Like I didn't check my email because I've been so busy with work and stuff like that. So it was Ratchet and Clank. All the press information for Ratchet and Clank was already there already. And I was like, dang, I could have tweeted about this. Dang, I could have shown all the box art information and all the stuff for Ratchet and Clank. And they send me the promo stuff for MLB The Show. So I haven't been checking my emails because I just been busy with this computer, building the computer and this and that. So Sony sent all that stuff over and I'm like, what in the freaking world? I haven't even checked my email. So all the promotional stuff for Ratchet and Clank was in there. The screenshots for the game, in-game footage for the game, embargo stuff, all of that type of stuff. Sony contacts for, who I need to talk to if I want the game, whatever. And I was like, dang, like this was like early yesterday morning. So I already had access to all of that stuff already before, it was even out. So I was like, dang, like I could have did some stuff with it. I could kind of spin it a little bit, but yeah, I just been busy, guys. I just been so freaking busy trying to get this computer running the right way for you guys for the show and everything. So hopefully I can check my email a little bit more often now, because when I get emails, it's either like review copies or sponsorships, or I get like a PlayStation email regarding, some press release for some games, or, box art, screenshots, show notes, whatever the case may be. So I'm always constantly busy with some stuff. But nevertheless, guys, we're going to talk about some stuff today. So let's summarize these topics and then we're going to get right off into the news. So we got to talk about God of War Ragnarok. And it's funny because I remember knowing about God of War Ragnarok, like knowing about it, that it's a thing. But like I said, there's certain things that you do know that you can't talk about because you're under embargo, right? And so I said, there's a surprise at the end for you guys. Not only the price, release date, and information, but can't tell you what the surprise is. And sure enough, it was God of War Ragnarok. And ever since God of War Ragnarok was a thing, I've been really hyped, really excited. And now we have the PlayStation boss, Herman Hulst. Like, he's like so freaking hyped behind this game. So we do have some information here to go over about God of War Ragnarok. And it's funny because PlayStation, they put out a tweet and they said that, what's your most anticipated game? You know what I'm saying? And obviously a lot of people saying God of War Ragnarok, you know what I'm saying? That is the freaking game. And it's really going to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5 hardware. So we're going to talk about what the PlayStation boss have to say about the progress of God of War Ragnarok. So stick around for that. We're also going to be talking about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which I told you guys about, the whole press information, all that type of stuff, all the press stuff that was sent to me. And this notion that the game is not worth $70. We did talk about this. Maybe they saw our stream yesterday, I don't know, but I was asking the community about this yesterday, if they would pay $70 for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. There's a big old article on this now, which is kind of crazy because yesterday we were talking about this, and I noticed that some news websites, they would sit there and they will take like information from the show and they'll make articles out of what I was talking about, what I'm saying. So I don't know, but we're going to dig deep into this situation right now because there's an article up about if this is worth $70 or not, which is crazy. So we're going to talk about it because it also shed some lights on the previous Ratchet and Clank games and everything like that. And of course, that is just the situation right now. That is just what we're dealing with. We're also going to be talking about a PS5 unannounced game. Okay, so we're going to talk about what potentially this unannounced game could potentially be. I know this is very, very interesting because we're on the brink of finding out a lot of stuff about what Sony's plans are for 2021. So stick around for all those diehard PlayStation fans that are literally hype for the PlayStation 5 and just really, really want nothing but release dates, news, and information. Now, we did have the release date for Ratchet and Clank, and of course Deathloop, which Deathloop is in May, and then Ratchet and Clank is in June, and then Canon Bridge of Spirits I think is in March, and then Returnal is in April. You know, so we can kind of have a little bit of roadmap. We still don't know anything about Gran Turismo 7. We still don't know anything about Horizon Forbidden West, and we still don't know anything about God of War Ragnarok. Okay, so there's just a lot of other things. And make no mistake, those are games that are announced. What about the unannounced titles? You know what I'm saying? What about the games that, you know, we never saw coming, like coming out of left field type thing? And you know how Sony gets down when it comes to stuff like that. So just sit back and relax. I'm telling you guys, you're going to be in for a ride. You're going to be in for a treat. It's going to be crazy. Okay. We're also going to be talking about Horizon Forbidden West. Ironically, we're going to talk about this game, obviously the story, and something to do with the voice actress and everything like that, which is very interesting. And this is arguably one of the most anticipated games next to, you know, God of War Ragnarok and Gran Turismo 7, and of course Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and Returnal as well. Now, I do have a bit of topic to go over with Returnal because my spider sense are literally tingling. Yeah, you see it right there. Is basically tingling about what Sony could be potentially doing with Returnal. Now, I could be wrong on this particular front. I could be wrong on this, but I'm just saying right now, if I put this out there and it happens, bravo. But I could be wrong. You see what I'm saying? But I think something fishy is going on with Returnal. Okay. And I'm going to make this make sense. I'm going to give you guys sort of a pattern and everything like that on why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling and where this information is actually coming from. So stay tuned. This is the reason why you guys watch the show. Okay. We're also going to be talking about the PS5 basically smashing sales record right now, considering that we're dealing with a situation now where, you know, the PS5 is hard to get a hold of. You know, Sony didn't make enough, blah, 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 blah. We already know that supply constraint stuff going on with AMD and everything like that. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about Batman Return to Arkham and Arkham City. But preferably, we're going to talk about Batman Arkham City on the PlayStation 5. Now, there's some sort of trickery, gimmicky way of playing, because remember, we know that the PS5 is backwards compatible to the PlayStation 4. Now, every single title is not going to, you know, run entirely smooth, you know, get no increase in frame rates or anything like that. So that's something that, you know, we're going to be talking about. But there's a real nice trick to get this game to run amazing on the PlayStation 5. So we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about the Master Chief Collection. And basically, remember that statement where Microsoft put out, 343 put out that their Master Chief Collection is going to have a new place to play and what have you. Well, yeah, we finally have the information now about where Master Chief Collection, the new place where it's going to be played at. Also, we have a little bit much more information as well on Cyberpunk 2077 and Witcher 3. Okay, so Witcher 3, both the source codes for both games were literally stolen by CD Projekt Red hackers. And the situation got worse because the hackers were negotiating with CD Projekt Red, like, hey, look, if you don't come up with this amount of money by XYZ time, we're going to leak this out on the black market. We're going to sell this. And that's exactly what happened. So stick around. We're going to talk about the damage that was done with Cyberpunk. I'm telling you, CD Projekt Red seem like they cannot win. They can't stay out of the news when it comes to negativity and everything. And so we're going to be going over that because it's a crazy type vibe. And I think a lot of people are literally just worried about the future of Cyberpunk because it's just getting sabotaged as we go along. We're also going to be talking about Resident Evil 8 and how Resident Evil 8 is shaping up to be the best Resident Evil game in the series, which is crazy. Right. So, I mean, that's a bold statement. So we do have some information to go over when it comes to the developer and how everything is turning out. OK, and we also do have some other topics that we're going to be going over. So we do have a big show for you guys today. We try to do our best and have a big show every single day. Doesn't matter what's going on. We try to have a very entertaining show for you guys. And I appreciate the ones that come through and support the show financially. I appreciate you guys. Shout outs for all the donations, for all the love, for all the care. I really appreciate you guys. So let's get with the shout outs. Shout out to Nelson with the $10 donation. That makes you the king of today's stream. Let's go ahead and get you a tactical nuke. Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation while I get this tactical nuke going. Let's see if we can get 200 likes on the stream. Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation. Let's go right now. Tag your boy. Tag your boy. Let's go. All right, let's go. Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation. Let's get the shout outs out the way and so we can get the ball rolling. OK, let's go, baby. All right, so we got Richard Farmer. What's good, man? Thank you so much for being a sponsor. We got Richards. What's up, man? How you doing? Anthony Chip. What's going on? Kevin. What's going on? Let's see who else we got here. That guy 619. Huffman. How you feeling? Run. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the support. Insane trailer on Bright Memory Infinite, right? Sheriff, how you feeling, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the support. We do have J Rex. What's going on? We do have Skip, BJ, Max, XLX, Mary, Chloe, M. What's going on? Knight Rider, Angel Durant. What's going on, man? Appreciate the support. We do have Darkness. Ramon, what's going on? Chucky Boy, what's good? If you're brand new, click that subscribe button, man. Turn on that bell on all. For Dad, what's going on? We out here. Big man Phil is in the house. Phil Skip, what's good? Jace, what's up, man? How you doing? Witch King, what's going on? Ja, what's going on? Nick, what's going on? We got my boy Brian Kelly. What's up, man? How you doing? Jace, what's good? Steel, Darkness, Lit, Mr. Mass Produce, Ravu. Let's go, man. Nightmare. Yo, what's going on, bruh? LOL, what's up, man? How you feeling? How you doing? We do have Jack, Darkness, what's going down? We do have Jace again. What's going? Jits in the building. Thank you so much for the support. Craig, Fiber, Lady. Hey, we got Nelson again. Nelson, that makes you the top stream donator now, sir. You're the top stream donator with the 15. He says, Marlon, I really need you to get some new I guessing you meant to say news on update on Anthem. I'm really counting on this game. The last time I heard that EA was contemplating if they were going to do a 2.0 of it. It's still on the table. So once that comes out, I'll keep you posted. Jace, Devon, thank you for the 5, man. MHP, what's going on? Sean, what's going on? Appreciate that. Chrono Trigger, let's go. One of my favorite games of all time. Let's go, man. We out here. Let's see here. Mr. Nemesis, what's going on? GMTA, what's going on? FV, what's going on? Jackie, how you feeling? How you doing? Dragon Blaze, let's go, baby. We got Jits, what's going on? Ravu, let's go, man. I see you again, bro. Hunter Affleck, and we have only Drew. So I think that's everyone. Do we have everybody in here? Did we get everybody shouted out? Before we get started, did we get everybody shouted out? Let's give you guys another tactical nuke, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. Is that everybody? FV, what's going down, bro? Get hype. Let's go. We out here, bro. We out here. All right, let's go. Let's get hype, baby. Let's get hype. Let's go. Y'all ready? What's good, Marcus? What's up, man? George, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support, son. We out here. Eli Z, what's going on, man? Chaz, what's going on? David, what's going on? Ramon, what's going on, bro? Ezekiel G, what's going down, bro? SSD, SS9, what's going down? Jeff, what's up, man? How you feeling? How you doing? Ken, what's up, man? How you doing? CLG, what's up, man? How you doing? SZ says, yo, what's good? What's up, man? How you feeling? How you doing? Everything good? We out here, man. Tasty, what's up, man? How you feeling? All right. So I think that's everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about. Whoa! Wait a minute. Hey, yo, Friday is some of the craziest times of the show, man. You get some buck wild stuff happening. Wheezy F baby 03 Gaming. Let's go. My boy just became a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member, my guy. Really do appreciate it. It's over 9,000. Make sure you go to the community tab where you will find access to our private Discord as well as my PSN ID. So go to the community tab, Wheezy F baby. You will find all of that stuff, your care package there. Enjoy your emotes and add me on PSN so we could chop it up. We could get a few games in here and there. So thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate the love and the support on that particular front. Cap, what's going on, man? Appreciate that. It seems as though PlayStation Direct, no, Chrono Trigger, don't spam. It seems as though that PlayStation Direct is open. So if anybody trying to get PS5s, there you guys go. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to talk about God of War Ragnarok. Now, arguably, this game is one of the most anticipated game of the year. I like ever since God of War 2018, I'm like, come on, man, like, dang. And then the crazy part about God of War Ragnarok is that there was really no, like, how could I put it? Like story DLC. Like I didn't want it to end. That's how good that game was. Like, it's one of the greatest games ever made in my eyes. And, you know, it's just kind of like, wow, like, you know, Ragnarok, it's coming out 2021. And I know it sort of caught a lot of people off guard because they wasn't really expecting God of War Ragnarok to be in September showcase. And that's the whole idea about Sony, is that they always try to find a way to come in clutch some type of way. And, you know, that's one of the beautiful things about PlayStation. Like, if you are a journalist, if you are a part of this industry, you'll understand that PlayStation, you know, they're all about their exclusives and everything like that. And the crazy part is God of War is not going anywhere. Just like Halo is not going anywhere, you know, just like Gears is not going anywhere, or Forza is not going anywhere, because those titles are, even though Xbox milk those titles, PlayStation don't milk their titles. You know, you got to wait for God of War, at least 3-4 years for God of War. You got to wait for an Uncharted. You got to wait for an Horizon. So Sony make you miss these titles. And the crazy part is, I know a lot of people didn't like God of War Ragnarok. And the crazy part about that situation, though, is that the game brought in $500 million worth of revenue for Sony. So, of course, they're not going to turn that down. Michael Rivera, welcome back to the member house, man. Thank you so much, Michael Rivera. You already know the deal. If you haven't taken advantage of the community tab, be sure to go to the community tab once again, where you find all your perks, man. Enjoy your perks. It's over 9,000. Let's go, Michael Rivera. One love and God bless. Thank you so much for membering up and supporting the show, man. We need all the support that we can get so that we can keep doing the show. And so, getting back on course with God of War, $500 million worth of revenue. You bet your bottom dollar that they're going to jump on with a sequel, you know what I'm saying, to God of War 2018, or, you know, whatever. And so, with that being said, PlayStation boss can't wait for people to see God of War Ragnarok. Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm going to tell you right now. The day will come, and I pray to God that when it comes, when Sony sends me all the press stuff for this game, right, and I get to see footage before you guys, I get to see, that's the whole point of being a part of the press. That's the whole part of my job. You know what I'm saying? You get to see stuff before it's even out. And I'm telling you right now, when I see gameplay of this game, like when I see the press gameplay of this game, I'm going to lose it. But I'm going to try to keep myself composed because I know I'm going to be under embargo and I'm not going to be able to say anything. But the fact that PlayStation boss Hermen Hulst is really hyping this game up right now. This is God of War. So obviously people already know what God of War is really capable of. But I am telling you right now, the last time that we heard anything from Sony Santa Monica, from the devs and everything like that, they said that people are in for a treat. It's the graphics is going to be some of the best that you guys are going to experience from PlayStation ever. Like it's going to be next to photorealistic. And when you think about everything that's actually going on, when you think about this whole generation, I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of minds that are going to be blown. And so right now, Sony Santa Monica, right now, this is their most anticipated title. So the pressure is literally on to see if they are going to meet this 2021 release window and everything. Some people are saying that they're going to delay it until next year. I still feel very firm. Now we do have a situation where we had David Jaffe that used to work on previous God of Wars. He was coming out and he was saying that, yeah, God of Wars typically come out around March, April, you know what I'm saying? And it might get delayed until then, which is fine because we have a lot of titles. We got unannounced stuff. We got revival stuff that's supposedly happening this year. So it's just kind of crazy. Now, check this out. Okay, so this is Hermen Hulst, right? Via the PlayStation blog post. He says, playing God of War in 2018 was a great experience for me, said Hulst. He says, who was formerly managing director of Horizon Zero Dawn from Guerrilla Games. You guys know Hermen Hulst and everything like that. Now, we already know the whole situation about that, right? So he's saying that it was a very good experience for him playing God of War 2018 and actually looking at the reaction of fans when the game was unveiled during the last PlayStation showcase in September was very exciting. Come on, Sony. You already know that people are hype. When you say God of War, bro, I mean, PlayStation fans are at the edge of their seat. They're like, hey, what's up? You say Kratos, you already know what's up. You already know what the freaking deal is and everything. And so listen to this. He say, so to see and hear the reaction to a tiny glimpse we unveiled at the PlayStation showcase last September was very exciting. I can't wait for people to see what Sony Santa Monica is making. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, the hype level is definitely real right now. Okay, and you guys already know that God of War has sold well over 10 million copies, right? And check this out. It says it's not easy. It's not an easy task to reinvent a beloved franchise like God of War. And the 2018 game exceeded expectations, delivering a personal story about a father and a son. A stunning world and incredible mechanics, he said. He says, I can't wait to see how the characters grow and how they build on an amazing foundation of the first game with the power, whoa, cut the cringe, bro. Tactical freaking nuke. Oh my freaking God. Let me read that whole part again so y'all understand. Greatness is awaiting us with the PlayStation 5. If you're sitting at home right now, your PS5 is gathering dust, fear not. Fear not, Sony boys. Fear not, ponies. This is what's going to be happening. Let me read that again. Let me give y'all another tactical nuke because some of y'all get your Kool-Aid, get your Red Bull, get your energy drinks. I don't care what you drink, what you freaking eat. Get freaking hype. If you are God of War boy, get hype. Boy, listen to me now. I'm going to read this part again. I can't wait to see how the characters grow and how they build on the amazing foundation of the first game with the power of the PS5. Man, Listen, man, this is something, and and we've seen a lot of developers talk about this. God of War is going to be a showpiece for the PS5. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. We are hearing next to photorealistic graphics. Y'all ain't seeing nothing yet. I mean, as much information as we possibly can get, we are always excited to get at least a tad bit of freaking information. Now, listen to this part, in which I think this is a big gray area for a lot of people, because they really, really want to know if this title is going to be on the PlayStation 4. Now, riddle me this, riddle me that. So PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan recently refused to comment on whether God of War Ragnarok will be released on PS4 as well as PS5. And so right now, listen to me right now. It's not a big deal. We already know Sony is going to be supporting. So Herman Hulst doesn't have to come out, head of Worldwide Studio. He don't have to come out and say a darn thing. Obviously, the game is on the NDA, so they're not going to really come out and really say it unless they get closer to an event. And if God of War Ragnarok is going to be a part of that event, then they're going to talk more about the game. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it works. They're not going to say anything. They're like, we can't talk about that right now. You see what I'm saying? But it's pretty obvious. The fact that Sony is going to be supporting the PlayStation 4 for at least another 2-3 years, at least up until max 2023, with AAA titles, with filler AA titles, this is no freaking surprise. So what if it's on PlayStation 4? And I think that's one of the biggest problems with a lot of people right now. They think that, wait a minute, Marlon, because it's going to be on PS4, the graphics is not going to be great. That's where you're wrong. If you're a PlayStation boy, if you're a Sony pony, then you will understand the truths behind the whole way how things work when it comes to the PlayStation 5 development SKU and everything. The PlayStation 5 will be, if it's a cross-generation game, the PS5 will be the lead SKU. It will be the lead machine of choice when it comes to third-party stuff. Like if there is anything that you guys got to understand, even third-party, even first-party, it's going to be the same thing. They're going to develop it for the PS5, then they're going to port it over to the PS4. So that simply means that even though God of War Ragnarok might be on PS4, the PS5 version is going to look so much better. You see what I'm saying? And so I think that's, the thing that people got to understand. And not only that, Sony really wants to keep those 100 and something million gamers happy. You see what I'm saying? One of the biggest games of the year, God of War, game of the year caliber game, and PS4 fans is just missed out. Remember, the transition from PS4 to PS5, Jim Ryan has already said it, it's not going to be the smoothest transition of gamers literally graduating from PS4 to PS5. It's going to take some time, at least for maybe the next 2 to 3, maybe 4 years before people fully come over to PS5. That's just how it works. So it's not a surprise to me. I'm not going to get up in arms and need a tampon if God of War Ragnarok is on PS4. It's the business, man. It's about business. See, people don't understand. It's fun in games, but it's a business at the end of the day. Sony is running a business. The brand is PlayStation. It's a business at the end of the day, and that's just how business work. You got to make those gamers happy. So if they put God of War Ragnarok on PlayStation 4, that's going to maximize the sales even more and make those PlayStation 4 fans happy. And that's really not going to hurt the quality of the game. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, I can care less if it's on PlayStation 4. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to be a deal breaker for me. But this game is going to do phenomenal when it comes to sales, when it comes to showcasing what the PS5 can do, when it comes to the SSD. Heck, if you play God of War 2018, and when it comes to load times, it's like next to no load times when you play it on the PlayStation 5. If there's any freaking load times, if that. Right? It's probably just like minimal, like maybe seconds, right? So think about God of War Ragnarok being developed, right, with the PlayStation 5 in mind, being the lead SKU, man, crazy type of situation, because it's going to take full advantage of the SSD. It's going to take full advantage of the Kraken and the Udo. It's going to take advantage of the 3D Tempest audio engine to give you that ultra crazy, you know what I'm saying, experience. So get hyped, get excited about that, man. God of War Ragnarok, boy, what are you doing? Only fire when I tell you to fire. All right, let's go to our next topic at hand. And this is a situation that, you know, a lot of people is going to talk about this, and they're going to say this and they're going to say that. But hey, this is just the reality at the end of the day. And I hope that a lot of people are going to gear up to spend $70, you know, for their games. When it comes to the PlayStation 5, like, that's the premium price when it comes to exclusive games. We do have some third-party publishers as well, you know, that are going to go up eventually on the price of their games and such. And so we had this conversation yesterday, and I think, what's up, Brandon? And I think that maybe some people saw the stream, maybe made an article out of that portion of what we talked about. But just like Destruction All-Stars, which we're going to go over into another theory when it comes to Returnal. But here's the thing. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, okay? Some people are labeling this as a remake, but this is something that's built from the ground up to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5. Existing fans of the series will be familiarized with, you know, the story and the direction that Insomniac Games is actually going with. And so there's this big debate. There's this big conversation in the gaming community right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at this article, and they're saying that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is not worth $70. A lot of people are complaining and saying that $69 for this game, considering past games in the series, was retailing for $49. And a lot of people are saying that this game should be $49. You see what I'm saying? Like, this game should not be $69. And so, like I said, you know, this is just the rule. You see what I'm saying? I feel like if more people speak up about this problem, just like when Microsoft did that price hike, and they're going to double the price of gold and charge us even more money for gold, and people was pissed off and people made videos and rant, and Microsoft changed it. If you guys don't want to pay $70 for games, you can complain all you want, because prices of developing games like and such is going up. Technology is going up. You see what I'm saying? And so Sony, they got to spend millions of dollars to get these games made and such. And so if you don't really want to invest into next gen is expensive. First and foremost, you spend $500 on the console. If you want an extra controller, that's $70, right? If you want a charging station, if you want a headset, that you're spending over $1,000 right there. Is it necessary to get a 4K TV? No, it's not necessary to get a 4K TV. But if you want the real experience, the real next gen experience, you're going to have to get a decent TV. And TVs range from like $500 to $1,000. It just all depends on what type of TV. Do you want 4K 120 hertz? Do you want to future-proof yourself? Things of that nature. So next generation is expensive. So if you can't take the friggin' heat, get the heck up out the kitchen. That's just the reality at the end of the day. A lot. It's not even just Jim Ryan, Microsoft as well. Like, these games cost billions of dollars to make, millions of dollars to make and invest and all this type of stuff. So, you know, I understand some people look at certain games and they're like, man, this game, as far as the quality, this is a standard game. You know, it's not coming with any additional content or anything like that. And I have to spend $70. I'm just not doing it. And so this is, you got to pay to be the boss. That's what I'm saying. You got to pay to be the boss. So some of y'all don't understand it. Y'all call yourselves fans. This is what it comes with. You see what I'm saying? If you a Sony fanboy, if you a loyal fan, doesn't matter what price it is. Just like with Apple, right? Apple can put out a turd and put their logo on there, and people are going to spend $1,000. If Apple is going to charge $1,000 for a turd with their logo on it, people are going to freaking buy it. Loyalists, people that support Apple, they're gonna buy it. It doesn't matter if it's a freaking turd with the Apple logo on there, they're going to freaking buy it. So my whole suggestion is this: if you're gonna complain about $70 game, I'm not defending Sony, I'm not defending the business. This is just how it works. Just stay away. Don't buy a PS5. Keep your PS4. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the direction of where the industry is going. Prices are going to go up every single generation. As far as I'm concerned, since I've been gaming, prices have been escalating. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to deal with, inflation. You got to deal with this. In certain countries, it's even worse. You see what I'm saying? The console is even more money. The accessories is even more money because you're dealing with inflation and stuff like that. So my whole thing is this: like, you guys understand that this is how it works. You know what I'm saying? They got to invest more to get these ray tracing and all these pretty, volumetric atmosphere and smoke and fog and all of this type of stuff costs money. You see what I'm saying? To implement those technologies into the game so the game can actually look good and perform. Then you got to hire freaking actors and actresses, voice actors. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to pay. You got a payroll that you got to do. Then you got to pay for the technology, whether you're using Unreal technology or you're using your own in-house engine. I'm just telling you guys this stuff because I've been a part of the business for a very, very long time. I've been covering video games for over 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm talking about. And some of you guys don't understand what goes on behind the scenes. You got to pay for advertisement. Then you got to pay for, printing, the box art. All of that type of stuff takes money. You see what I'm saying? Then you got to factor in, manual, all that type of stuff takes money. Then you got to market it. That takes money. You see what I'm saying? So if Sony got to come out of their freaking pockets and they're saying, hey, look, we got to spend millions of dollars on, say, for instance, God of War Ragnarok. Some people said yesterday that God of War Ragnarok is not worth $70. That is their freaking opinion. You cannot argue a man down with his own opinion. If you feel like set game is not worth $70, don't freaking buy it. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? People want to complain. They want to whine. This is just how it is. If you don't want a $70 game, don't buy a PlayStation product. Don't buy the PS5. You see what I'm saying? It's simple as that. And then what that's going to do, hopefully, is going to send a signal to Sony to let them know that, hey, well, we need to back up from this $70, but they're taking an L. You guys got to remember this. You're in business to make money, not take a fat L at the end of the day. And once again, they skip a generation. They skip the PS4. They made so much money off the PS4, hence why they're still in the console race right now and everything. The PS4 kind of kept them together. Now, the PS3, big fat L. They took a huge L on that. Now the PS5, they're taking the L on the hardware. So they ain't really making that much money off the hardware. You see what I'm saying? Because, hey, they're selling the PS5 at a loss. That's what people don't understand. Technology is not cheap. Manufacturing is not freaking cheap. Making all these parts is not freaking cheap. You see what I'm saying? Sourcing this stuff from AMD is not freaking cheap. That's what people got to understand. You feel me? So, of course, when you factor in all of that type of stuff, the semiconductors, all the parts, RAM, all this type of stuff you got to get from different vendors to make this freaking PS5, you know what I'm saying? You got to get shell, plastic, all of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Buttons, all of this, patents and all that. Money takes money. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, games are not going to be cheap from here on out. And it's only going to get worse because when you get to the next generation of consoles, if there's any, which obviously Sony is not going to stop making hardware. I don't know about Microsoft, but Sony ain't going to stop making no freaking hardware. And whenever the next PlayStation comes out, what do you think is going to happen? The prices are going to go up because technology is going to increase. So if I were you, I would either just make more money, make more freaking money, or get the freak out the freaking kitchen. You see what I'm saying? Get out the spot. You know what I'm saying? Nothing towards people who cannot afford it, but you're going to have to step aside because this is the way of the industry right now. You see what I'm saying? The industry, I think, made what, like $42 billion or $50 billion last quarter. Bro, the industry is thriving. You see what I'm saying? So obviously, you know, games are selling, you know what I'm saying? DLC content, microtransaction, all of that type of stuff, memberships that y'all sign up for, all of that type of stuff is thriving. How you think Sony make their money? They don't just make money off the hardware, right? They make money off of y'all when it comes to subscriptions. That's where they make a bulk of their money. And people don't understand that. When you sign up for PlayStation Plus, Sony making money off of you. When you download any downloadable content, they're making money off of you, the gamer. You see what I'm saying? Anything that you go on PlayStation Store and buy, Sony making bank. Microsoft is making bank. Listen to me, this ain't no buddy type relationship. Open your eyes, use your eyes. You see what I'm saying? Use your ears. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain. Understand that this is a business. Understand that this is what it takes to keep everything going. You see what I'm saying? So they can have reports, good reports to show their investors that, hey, look, this is what's going on right now. You see what I'm saying? Where we're actually in the green and not in the red. No company, no business wants to be in the red. You feel me? So, like I said before, I'm buying Ratchet and Clank regardless. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it's worth $70. I've been waiting for another Ratchet and Clank game for a very long time. I'm a diehard fan, so I'm gonna support it. You know what I'm saying? But for people who cannot afford it, I completely understand that. But for people who are sitting there saying that it's not worth $70, you got to understand all the work that's being put into this. This is a new generation, and this is just what it is. But me personally, I think it's worth $70 because I've been playing Ratchet and Clank for years, and I've always paid the full price for the game. You see what I'm saying? But it's only a preference thing. So if you think that this game is not worth $70, then hey, wait for a price drop. Wait for it to be in the bargain bin. You know, I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. So, what are you guys' thoughts? And I think I asked this yesterday, but I feel like the fact that Ratchet and Clank on PS4 was $49. I think yesterday, majority of you guys said the game needs to be at a whopping $50. Some of y'all saying $39. Some of y'all saying way less than that, but it's not gonna happen. It's literally not gonna happen. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. And right now the community is saying that it's not worth $70. It don't even make sense. So I just really wanted to highlight that for you guys. How do you guys feel about Ratchet and Clank? Let me ask, maybe there's a new audience in here. Let me ask you guys once again, do you guys think that Ratchet and Clank standard game, no add edition, no nothing, no deluxe, just a standard game, is worth $70? Let me see in the chat right now. Do you guys think that this game is worth $70? Right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you guys think that are you guys going to be buying this game? Yes or no? Well, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. 6 hours? The game is not 6 hours. Where did you get that from? I'm seeing a lot of yeses. So the community won. The community has spoken. A lot of you guys are saying $70 is worth it for this game. A lot of y'all saying it's worth it. A lot of y'all saying it's yes. So the community won. You guys are saying $70 for Ratchet and Clank is worth it. Okay. And so the community has spoken, and it's crazy because, like I said, for me personally, I'm a diehard fan. So obviously I'm going to pay the money. I'm going to pay it because I already know Ratchet and Clank is good. For some people, oh, it's cartoony. Oh, it's garbage. Oh, it's trash. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. I completely understand where some people are coming from. All right. Let's move on. Case closed on that. You guys mentioned what y'all want to say. You guys looked at the game. You guys you know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're getting. Ain't no gimmicky, trickery, me no care type situation. You know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So pay the premium $70 and be happy. If you don't want to pay $70, just don't buy it. Simple as that. And just wait for a bargain bin price. Okay. Now let's go ahead here and we're going to move on to the PS5 unannounced title. And you know, this year is just plagued with a lot of riddle when it comes to a lot of things, because I think a lot of people are on the influx right now on trying to figure out, okay, what's Sony's next move? Like, you know, Sony, like, you leaving us in the cold, man. We trying to figure out what's going on with Gran Turismo 7, God of War Ragnarok. Obviously, we're still early part of the year. Some people are really concerned about the SSD expansion. They really want to know more on that. Well, what this could be: PlayStation job listing seamlessly leaks unannounced PS5 open world. I'm gonna say that again. Unannounced PS5 open world RPG. Man, when you hear open world and you hear PS5 and you hear unannounced, you're like, wait, what? What could this potentially be? Okay, so let's go ahead. Get hype, man. Get hype and get excited. Some of y'all, I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all today. Get hype, get excited. Listen to this. A new PlayStation job listing, or more specifically, a job listing from Sony San Diego. Oh my God. Remember, Sony San Diego. Y'all ain't even ready. Y'all ain't even ready. Some of y'all wake the freak up. Sony San Diego is that newly built studio that's within PlayStation Studio from was like 2-3 years ago. Apparently they're working on multiple titles. Now, heavily rumored Uncharted 5 is being thrown into the mix. Let me tell you something. We got a report that they are working on existing franchises. Oh man. And so y'all not believing me when I tell you guys that 2021 is a starting year for revivals. Do you guys remember when I covered that? When I told you guys that Sony San Diego studio is working on that whole studio is working on existing franchises. So that could be any friggin' thing. And that studio has been around about 3 years now, going on 4. You see what I'm saying? So, man, buckle up for some freaking announcements. Now we're hearing about a unannounced open world RPG for the PS5. Insane. And then you talking about Sony San Diego. Oh, the hype level is even more, because you know it's going to be high polished. You know it's going to be insane. You right? And here's the crazy part. Sit in your seats, drink your Kool-Aid. Make sure a lot of sugar is in there, because you're going to have to jump out of your seat. Listen to me very carefully. The highly requested SOCOM. Don't believe that Sony is stupid and the dev teams are stupid not watching social media and looking at what people really want to be revived. SOCOM and Resistance. SOCOM is a game apparently has been heavily rumored to be developed by Sony San Diego. Remember, existing franchises. So under that umbrella, there is a possibility that SOCOM could be in development right now. We could be getting a SOCOM reboot. We could be getting Resistance. We could be getting, after all, Uncharted 5. I still believe that there's an Uncharted that's on the horizon. There's just no way that this whole I'll be surprised. I'll be doggone. Let Sony change their plans or whatever. But I'll be doggone if we don't get an Uncharted. You feel me? Whether people like Uncharted or no, I mean, it does great for Sony. But going back on this open world RPG for the PS5. Open world RPG? That's crazy for PS5. I'm just thinking about super fast load times. I'm thinking about haptics. You know what I'm saying? 3D Tempest audio. Man, photorealistic, next to photorealistic graphics, maybe 8K textures. If they're using Unreal Engine with this, I'm going crazy right now. Now, listen to this. This open world RPG for the PS5 is a possibility on the PlayStation 4 as well. I'm not surprised. Now, here's the crazy part. This game is supposed to be taking place in the modern era. So more of a modern type of era when it comes to the game. I mean, I'm just going crazy right now. Now, listen to this so you guys can get hype and get excited on this situation. It says that many of these rumors have suggested that this new game is a new Uncharted. Can't be because it's an RPG. It's open world RPG. But according to this job listing, it's a third person. Oh, remember that game? Oh my God. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. What was that game? Project Awakening. Oh, cut the cringe. Yo, y'all remember that game that just kind of just fell under? Oh my freaking God. Just think about a game like Project Awakening, right? Sort of like a Dragon Age type of game where you look up Project Awakening. If you haven't seen, the game looks amazing. I don't know what's going on with that title, but instantly I thought about that game. You see what I'm saying? I thought about Project Awakening. So you're telling me open world, third person, count me the freak in, cut the cringe. Bruh, that's gonna be wild. So a third part, bro, a third person, it's not copying Skyrim because Skyrim is first person, right? But who cares? Who cares at this point? We're getting an open world RPG game and it's third person. Man, listen. And it's going to be built from the ground up on the PS5. Oh man, bro. I'm just, let's go, man. Listen to me. Let's go. Check this out. The new job listing is for a game tech analyst, okay? With a focus on open world games. Not only does the title of the job specifically mention open world, but the description of the listing says that the studio needs skilled testers familiar with immersive third-person combat. Wow. I'm going to repeat that. Immersive third-person combat. So that just lets you know off the rip that this game is going to be a high production freaking game. Y'all need to freaking get hype. Y'all talking about flush? Listen to me very carefully. Flush what? What do you need to flush? There's nothing to flush. The toilet is bonged up right now. You can't flush this. This is hype. Y'all crazy. And lay off the crack, the laced up crack pipe. Get your head in the game. Listen to what I'm saying. You got to understand the job listing is saying that they need somebody that is going to be familiar with a more immersive third person action combat, open world RPG elements, and challenging gameplay. Wow. Oh my gosh. So we have sort of an idea of what we're looking down the barrel of when it comes to this particular game. Still don't really tell us anything as far as story or characters or anything, but we at least have the ground, the bare minimum grounds of what this game could potentially be, right? So we don't need to break the toilet on this one because this is hype, right? So Sony San Diego seems like a very busy studio right now because, like I said, there's heavy rumors that's stating that they're working on Uncharted since the very beginning of when the studio was, discovered and everything like that. I think this was back in 2018. So they're working on something. Then we got reports from the actual studio saying that they're working on existing franchises. Okay, so whether or not it's on PS5 or PS4, it doesn't freaking matter. The fact that you guys are going to experience this game, I think PlayStation really do need a very good, besides Final Fantasy. I don't care about Final Fantasy and all that type of stuff. We need something that I feel like is an open world RPG game that is really going to set the tone for PlayStation fans. That's just where I'm sitting at right now. And I know a lot of people are hype about this Bethesda deal with Microsoft. Microsoft is not the only company right now or the only publisher that can put out RPG games. Like I'm saying, I'm hoping that this deal go through, because right now they could block this deal, this merger, because Microsoft is trying to do the deal under a subsidiary name called the Vault. And they might block that deal from going through. And Phil Spencer stressed the fact that, the Xbox brand is dependent on this Bethesda deal. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like this Bethesda deal is huge. So if this falls through the ground, then what do you have? You know what I'm saying? Then you got to go back to those other studios that you have bought. So Sony is really not in trouble. I don't like when people sit there and say, oh, Sony is in trouble because of this Bethesda deal. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Nintendo is in trouble. Listen. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That's kind of premature to say, oh, this because of this deal happened. You don't know what's going on. And the fact that this RPG could very well rival Elder Scrolls 6. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, bro, it's just a lot of things to really kind of think about. So you guys think about what I'm saying. Sony really don't need a deal. And it blows my freaking mind. It turns my gears, because it's like people will sit there and say, bull crap. Oh, Sony is in trouble now because this Bethesda deal. How are they in trouble? How are they in trouble? Because their competition is about to, do this big particular deal. They got all these freaking studios. All Sony needs to do, buy whatever they are going to buy and keep doing what Sony does best. Same thing with Nintendo. All Nintendo needs to do. Remember that talk when PS4 and Xbox One came out? Oh, Switch is in trouble, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Man, look, Switch has been dominating in a league of its own, in a lane of its own, still selling extraordinary well. Don't need no help from no next gen console or nothing like that. Still selling on its own. Same thing Sony's going to be doing. They don't need no Bethesda deal. Sony got what Sony got. And if you guys call yourselves diehard PlayStation fans, y'all got to understand that. Y'all got to understand that they don't need that deal to somewhat be relevant or somewhat to match Microsoft. They don't have to. That's if that deal even goes through. You see what I'm saying? That deal, for all we know, could very well fall through the freaking crack, and then we're back to ground zero. You know what I'm saying? And Microsoft is going to be in trouble with the brand. So just understand that. Just really understand that. Okay? It's not end all be all because of a particular deal. But hey, you know what? Everybody have their own mixed bag feelings about what they think, or what a shoulda, coulda, or how they see things need to be worked out. But hey, it is what it is. Who cares? Now, let's go ahead here and bleed over into our next topic at hand. Now, let's talk about Horizon Forbidden West. Okay. Now, this is a game that, once again, this game is going to do great. Whether people pay $70 for it or not, you know what I'm saying? It's going to do great, because the first Horizon did well, extremely well for a new IP. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really, really what, it really, really boils down to. There's an audience for Horizon Forbidden West, and I know that they haven't really shown like much stuff about it, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive deeper into Horizon Forbidden West. That's one of those games that I feel like a lot of people are going to be interested in. And so Horizon Forbidden West voice actress says discovering Aloy's story was like being a kid at a campfire. And so the interesting part about this is that speaking with Game Radar Plus Brunch revealed, and it's a pretty much all around thing that's been going on right now with, you know, how they're dealing with the impact of CV and all that type of stuff with the development of this particular game. And, you know, it's crazy because, yeah, this game right now is supposed to come out this year. And I'm really excited about this game. So listen to this. This is the voice actress. I have recorded for Horizon for Forbidden West later this week. Wait a minute. So this game is still in the, like, I mean, dang, she's still recording lines. So this game is sort of like in development. I thought they would be like polishing up and getting ready to, you know, to do stuff. So she's saying that she have record for Forbidden West this week, later this week. So this game is, dang, this game might get delayed. I mean, dang. So I'm thinking that this game, was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we about to get release date. It's about to come out this year. But, wow. So let me go ahead and dig deeper into this one. It says, I have recorded for Forbidden West later this week. It's going. It's still happening. I can't say a lot, but I will say that I really do think that all of the things that people loved about Zero Dawn, the gorgeous world, the immersive story, the awesome gameplay, Forbidden West is just more and better. So, dang. Wow. So, you see, I think CV is literally impacting this game as far as development, because dang, like, she just recorded, you know what I'm saying, voice work for the game, you know what I'm saying, and supposedly later this week as well. Like, jeez, man, I figured that this game was far along in development. They were actually working out the kinks, but this is the idea of this situation right now. Also, listen to this. The new areas that Aloy is traveling to, the tribes that she's meeting, and the story that unfolds. I got a primer on it all before recording for the game, where the writing team took me through the arc of the story, and it was like being like a kid at a campfire. So that's crazy right now. So it just goes to show you that she's very confident in the story, and basically she's recording right now. She's recording voice work for the game. So dang, like, when you're recording voice work for the game, it seems like, I don't know, it seemed like this game is still like maybe 50%, maybe 70%. You know, God knows how far along. I think we got a percentage on how far along it was the last time, but clearly CV is affecting everything right now. And I completely understand that, you know, because, you know, depending on the scale, depending on the game, you're going to run into some difficulties. Also, check this out. At the last part, she says, I'm just so excited for the game, basically. And she says, I'm also a fan. So I'll be in recording sessions and we'll be recording a scene. And I am like, I can't wait to do this fight. So I want to explore this in the area of the game and whatnot. So it's slated for 2021. No release date yet. So let's hope that Horizon Forbidden West. I don't know why you guys are not hyped for Horizon Forbidden West, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this game is going to get delayed, considering that she have recorded for Forbidden West later this week and all of this type of stuff? Do you guys think that is going to get delayed? Do you guys think it's coming out this year? Let me know your thoughts. craziness going on. Craziness going on right now. Same thing with Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is not even like, you know what I'm saying? Spider-Man 2 is like in early development right now. Like that game is not even ready. You know what I'm saying? Like the game is not even ready. Like it's not even popping right now. So yeah, because they haven't contacted all the people that they need to. So it's a crazy type vibe going on right now. Delayed. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I don't know. Like I said, me personally, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. The fact that she's still doing voice work, that lets you know that the game is still in development. Like it's still like in mid development because you're still doing voice work. So yeah, that's a big part of the game, right? So dang, I wasn't expecting. I was thinking like maybe the next time we hear anything about Horizon Forbidden West that it's far along and all of that. But hey, that's just the reality. All right, now let's go ahead and let's deal with sales. Okay, we got to talk about PS5 sales right now. And I appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy and everything. Let's go ahead and dive deeper into this particular situation here. Okay, so here we go. So PS5 smashes dollar sales. Okay, so it smashes dollar sales record in the US, previously held by the Nintendo Wii. And that was in 2009. So if a lot of people don't know, the Wii is like one of the best selling home consoles today. I think it was like, what, 150 million or something like that. I know it's like close to the PS2 or beat it, the PS2 or something like that. So yeah, the PS5 is doing crazy numbers. Like, I mean, yeah, so basically the NPD group has revealed that the PS5 has managed to smash a dollar sales record previously held by Nintendo Wii back in 2009. Now, during January 2021, so last month, yeah, PS5 was just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're literally dealing with right now as we speak and everything. And, you know, right now it's kind of very difficult to get your hands on a PlayStation 5. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if that, you know, manufacturing was a little bit better, you know, the sales would have been a lot better, obviously. But according to NPD data, the Nintendo Switch was the top of the pile in terms of overall units sold. But PS5 pulled in more revenue in January 2021 than any other console since the Wii in the PS3 era. So dang, that's freaking crazy. Now, overall, the video game industry had a pretty solid month with a total spending up 42% year on year, hitting $4.2 billion in total. So we have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was the best selling game that month, while Assassin's Creed Valhalla now ranks at the second fastest selling game in the series. Wow. So they're going to keep milking Assassin's Creed. That is never going to stop. We also have Cyberpunk had a pretty rough month, obviously, dropping to 18th place. That game had so much freaking potential. So much freaking potential. Why, oh, why, oh, why? So much freaking potential, and it just dropped. It just tanked. And so 18th place from second in December. Yeah, obviously, because all that hype died down. The game just running like turd on a stick, all of that. We get it. Miles Morales, meanwhile, flew the Sony exclusive flag at number 3. Right? So, dang. So, Miles Morales is number 3 right now on that list. Obviously, Black Ops Cold War, number 1. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, number 2. Madden, number 4. Animal Crossing, number 5. That's crazy. So, there you guys go, man. A PS5 game, PS5 exclusive. You know, well, not PS5 exclusive, PlayStation exclusive, is at number 3. So, that's pretty good. That's really, really, really good. I'm actually happy and excited about that. That's pretty cool. All right. So let me know what you guys think and everything like that. I see some of y'all saying PS4 version. Don't matter. Still PlayStation making money. So it don't matter. If it's whatever the case may be, it generally speaking doesn't matter. It don't matter. All right, so let's talk about Batman. Wait, hold up. Yeah, let's talk about Batman. And this is very interesting for people that have Arkham City. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's a lot of games that people really want to play and on their PS5 via backwards compatibility, and they generally don't know which game can take full effect and yada, yada, yada. So with that being said, let's go ahead and we're going to dive right off into this one. And so Arkham City can hit 60 FPS when running on PS5. But there is obviously a trick to this situation here. So if you have the disc for Arkham City, you can literally pop it in. So you basically pop it in without updating it or anything like that, and you can get 60 FPS playing this game. You know, and I love the Arkham series, by the way. So this, I might just go back and find the disc, not update it, pop it into the PS5 and get that 60 FPS. I'm telling you, 60 FPS is literally where it's at right now as we speak. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts and everything on that particular front. But yeah, that's really, really good game back when it was released. Sorry, guys. Back when it was released and everything. So let me know y'all thoughts. If you want to take advantage of it, like I said before, just use the disc and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? And don't update it and you get 60 FPS. All right. Now, thank you guys. Now let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it right now. We're going to be talking about Returnal. And this is something that I wanted to talk to you guys about because I feel like certain titles, people is already complaining, and this is sort of like a widespread thing now with a lot of this, you know, if this game is worth $70 type vibe and what have you. Some people are just not happy about it, whatever. You know how people are. Now, check this out. So Returnal, this is just my theory, okay? Returnal got delayed, okay, from its original release to April because, quote unquote, they have to polish the game, which I'm not knocking a developer for polishing a game. They need to polish it and make it the best experience possible, right? So that's okay with me. Now, if you look at the pattern, same thing with Destruction All-Stars. It was delayed from its original release date from last year. It was supposed to come out, I think, around launch for $70. They delayed the game because they need more time to polish the game. Now the game is in PlayStation Plus. We got the announcement from Sony that it's in PlayStation Plus. I have a strong, now this is just a hunch. I have a strong hunch that Returnal could very well be, there's a possibility that it could be a PlayStation Plus title as well. I don't know why, because a lot of people are not hyped for Returnal for some reason. Like, a lot of people are not really talking about it on a grand scale. But if this happens, you can't say you heard it here first. A lot of people are saying that the game is not worth $70. And I think Sony probably realized that and saying, you know what? Let's delay this game. Let's give them the excuse that we need to polish the game more. And let's see if we can include this, you know, in April's surprise, April's PS5, April's PlayStation Plus, you know, titles. Returnal is in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised, because a lot of people are really not hype and really not embracing Returnal like that. When was the last time you saw somebody getting hype and getting excited about Returnal? You see what I'm saying? People rarely talk about this. All you see people talking about on the PlayStation side, oh, Ratchet and Clank. Oh, where's going on with God of War? Oh, where's going on with this? People are rarely talking about Returnal. Even before it even got delayed, people wasn't interested in the game. Like, people were saying, that's not worth $70. You know what I'm saying? People are throwing that it's not worth $70 card. So therefore it might be in PlayStation Plus. I would not be surprised. Those type of new IPs, like Destruction All Stars and, you know, Returnal that people don't have no history with, I would not be surprised if they throw it in PlayStation Plus. That's just where I'm at with the whole situation. And if it happens, it happens. Who knows? But that's the feeling that I've been having. And I say, you know what? Let me go ahead and talk about this. And you see what some of you guys are saying right now. Some of you guys are saying that it looks like a $1 game. Now, what are y'all trolling or not trolling? Listen to me very carefully. Either way, I'm going to support the team. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the last game that they built was like Resogun. And it wasn't even a massive game on that type of scale. So Returnal looks good to me. It reminds me of a game called Lost Planet back in the day, mixed in with like Mass Effect and some other games and whatnot. But like I said before, you know, there's really no major hype. I don't really see a lot of people out on Twitter saying that they're hyped for Returnal. It's just not that type of title for a lot of people. So hence why I'm saying that it could very well be in PlayStation Plus. So let me know y'all thoughts on that, on what you feel and how you really think about this particular title. Some of y'all saying that it ain't worth $70 once again. So can't make people happy. You just can't make people happy. People are always going to be on the influx when it comes to certain things, whether it's YouTube, that's just how people are. Humans, you know what I'm saying? People are never going to be satisfied. People are always going to be complaining, whining and complaining. So like I said, if that's the case, then just don't buy the friggin' game. You know what I'm saying? Just don't buy it. All right. Now let's go ahead and we're going to move on to our next topic here, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. We're going to be talking about Halo. Okay. And while I really want to see some more stuff about Halo Infinite and how everything is actually turning out. Okay, so 343 reveals its new way and place to play Halo Master Chief Collection. Remember that everybody was going crazy thinking it was going to come to Switch. It was going to come to the PS5. Well, not quite. I think they did a freaking Google Stadia approach, which is not freaking good. So a custom game browser. I repeat, a custom game browser. Oh, Lord. A custom game browser will be added in the next public flight as early as next week. A custom game browser. Holy Christmas cow. This is crazy. This is freaking a new place to play, is a custom freaking browser. A upcoming custom game browser. The long-awaited feature will be added via a public flight update as early as next week, 343 said, in addition to a brand new map for Halo 3 taken from the Saber Interactive canceled Halo Online. This is likely the new place referred to last week's post. Wow. There you go. There you freaking go. Oh, Gaming Intel. Oh, I see that. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. Spread out the content. Thank you so much, D, for that. I'll talk about that tomorrow. You know, so we can have things to talk about tomorrow. But back on the matter at hand. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So, yeah, that's pretty much what this is really all about. So, in last week, MCC Flight In and Development Update, we talked about some of the features players can expect. 343 said in its latest dev update, if all goes well in Rings 1 and 2, we plan to roll out our next public flight. So custom game browser, a new way to play with each other in Master Chief Collection. Season 6 content, a new map for 343 online, FOV slider support, FOV slide. Is this stream buffering for you guys? Is the stream buffering? Is everything going well with the stream? Let me know. FOV slider will no longer be locked with Series X and S devices. Are set to 120 hertz. Double key bindings, mouse and keyboard support for consoles, advanced audio options, view models customization options. So disappointing. I wasn't expecting this at all, but hey, this is Master Chief Collection, so we'll see. We'll definitely see on that particular front. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and we are going to go to our next topic at hand here, and we got to talk about CD Projekt Red. Okay, we got to talk about CD Projekt Red and everything, because this is crazy. The whole hack situation with them, I don't know what to say. I really don't know, but hey, that's the reality. That's what we're dealing with right now, and it sucks. It really sucks. So let's go ahead here, guys, and talk about this right now. Okay, so listen to this, and this is a heart stopper right here, because it's like it gets worse before it gets better. Okay, so stolen CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk 2077, and Witcher source code, aka data, reportedly sold after a $7 million auction. So $7 million. $7 million. These hackers sold the freaking source code after CD Projekt Red said that they're not going to negotiate with them and everything. They went on ahead, they wasn't playing, and they sold the source code for Cyberpunk and Witcher for $7 million. Oh my God, man. This is bad, bro. This is really bad. So now that's out there. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no freaking turning back. That's crazy, man. That sucks. So, I mean, who knows? That could be in the hands of the wrong person, and they could do whatever they want to do and what have you. Like, that's just a crazy type situation, guys. But hey, hopefully they can sort it out. I mean, this whole Cyberpunk thing, every day you talk about this game, you know what I'm saying, or CD Projekt Red, is something bad into the freaking news. Like, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. But they sold the source code for $7 million at an auction. These hackers. Insane. All right, guys, let's go ahead here, and we are going to go into our next topic at hand. And this one right here is definitely very interesting. And yeah, Capcom is bragging about this. So we're going to see, we're definitely going to see here. So inspired by Resident Evil 4. This is obviously RE8. So inspired by Resident Evil 4, Capcom producer calls Village the best survival horror game yet. So I literally cannot wait to see this, how this game is literally going to pan out, considering that we got the vampire lady, you know what I'm saying, being 9 foot 6 inches. Crazy. I mean, the first demo I felt like was pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? Obviously it was a showcase and everything like that, but they're hyping up this Resident Evil game, and they're saying that it's going to be the best survival horror game yet. So, wow. Interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. Can't wait. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are excited. A lot of you guys are hype. So, yeah, most definitely get hype, get excited. It's definitely going down and everything like that. All right, guys, so we're at the question. Wait, what is that? I don't even know. Oh, let me close this out. I don't even know why I clicked that. Let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns for your boy. Let me know. Let me know. We're at the question and answers portion right now. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Tag me at Marlon. All right. How you guys enjoyed the show? Did you guys enjoy the show? No, I didn't beat Valhalla yet. I haven't beat Valhalla yet. Where's my KFC console? I don't know. Ask KFC. Let's see here. Any questions for me, guys? Any questions? Let's see here. Huffman, thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for the support. And we're gonna come back with a bang tomorrow. So hopefully, you know, everybody can rock out. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Okay. All right. So with that being said, one love and God bless. I appreciate you guys for coming through today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. Love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. We out of here. Peace.